Yo. What's up, man? James.
Dude, I'm just busy chowing.
Going down? Nice. I'm actually making a coffee too. I'm gonna jump off in 2 seconds and go grab it. But how you doing, man? Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, bro.
Man, what a ripper down, huh? Did you catch shorts on the way down?
I actually made money long again. Same as yesterday.
Way. That's hilarious.
Very similar trade. Yeah,
Nice.
very similar trade.
I've done pretty much nothing. I've been pretty much hands off because took a bunch of payout requests yesterday, and it's Friday, and it's like this crazy sell-off kind of situation. I tried one long on Apex, one micro, took a loss for $150, and that's about it. Haven't touched anything since.
Sure. Yeah, I can go over my trade. It's very similar to yesterday. So I did 1,500 on my FTMO account.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Yeah. You want to get your screen up and show us what's going on?
100%. Just give me a second. Let's go like that. But yeah, good month so far. We still got a couple more days left though. So
yeah, what do we got? Like Monday and Tuesday for March, and then that's it.
If I believe correctly, yeah. What's up to the guys on ASFX TV? Sorry, I'm just getting the chat up there.
Yeah, what's good, guys? Good afternoon.
Here we go. So here's my screen.
Okay, I'll pull your screen up. Okay, I'll be right back. You can go over your stuff for a sec. I'll be right back.
All good. Okay, guys. So for the second day in a row, I've made money long on NQ. I did take this trade live with the HL team on for the open. You can go rewatch it on my channel. But okay, there we go. So we just finished eating. It's late here in the evening. So yeah, it's been going really, really good.
Damn. So yeah, that was the long. Nice job taking profit.
Yeah. So I just want to walk through it at the moment. So basically, very similar to yesterday. I'm just trying to find. There we go. So my second. I want to go over yesterday's trade as well. Okay, so let's just let that load. Just having a problem with my internet. There was lagging a bit, but should be good. So I'll take this long. I probably could have gone in at a better price, but yeah, this is the trade that I took, right? So coming off of the opening range low, we break New York session view up, and I take the long, and I'm just looking to scalp back up towards the highs. Unfortunately, that doesn't happen, but I did really, really well to just be able to get out before it ended up coming low, and probably should have been in the shorts later on in the day. So that was my trade, and look how similar it looks to this trade here. Sweep, break up, I take the longs, and that one does end up reaching, but yeah. Pretty nice trade, I must say. In terms of my management, I think the management saved me today, Zach. I really did manage as well. I mean, I could have easily gone red on this. I only took like 27 points out of on my best exit, but I managed it really well. Yesterday, very, very similar trade. We sweep the lows, come back up, take New York session view up, coming off pre-market lows, and I get the longs. Same as what happened today. We sweep the pre-market lows, we come back up, we bounce, and I get the longs to the high side. And that puts me 1,500, 1,000, sorry, yesterday, 2 grand, today, 1,500. And that's all on, this is just one FTMO 100K account. I got 3 of them. I just trade one at a time.
Let's go. Nice job, bro. Yeah, dude, you've been cooking, bro. My, oh, damn, we're getting a little pump here. What happened? Trump tweet?
What's happening? Oh, wow. Yeah. Jeez.
Whoa.
Must be.
Right back down.
Let's take financial juice.
What's about to happen here, bro? Anything going on?
I'm just checking financial juice right
Dude,
now.
We're about to drop.
But it's crazy that I've made. That just shows you the beauty of scalping, though, Zach. I can make longs on a short day. Probably could have got the short state. Yeah, U.S. Secretary of State to close U.S. holding serious talks with Iran.
What was the news?
Something about they're having talks with Iran.
That's
Dude, anything
good,
on Iran now, just anything on Iran, just
that's supposedly good. So I guess a little pop. Watch it just drop the rest of the day with that news. Who cares, dude?
So what trades did you have, bro? Your side.
So I took a long on Apex, but it was like, dude. So wait, I got something to tell everyone, bro. So I was flexing that I made that I had 33,000 in payout requests, right? A month.
Mm-hmm.
Flexing it a little bit, talking about it. That would have beat my previous month because not beat my highest month ever because last summer I had 32. That was my best month ever. So I was like, I beat it by $1,000. I'm talking about.
And let me guess, you had some clown in the comments tuning you.
No, I wish that's what it was. Nope. I got denied by Apex.
Oh, sure.
So $6,000 payout was denied. And okay, so this is what I'm annoyed about, guys. So I'm still trading the legacy accounts where we have all these retarded rules. It is what it is. But apparently, I guess when I look back, I get it. Apparently, I need to make a certain amount. Like I violated a rule back on March 6th. And once you do that, they make it really tough for you to crawl out of that. Like you need to make the amount that you want to withdraw. You need to make that on top of whatever you already made. I don't know how to explain it. It's retarded.
Sure.
It's gay, all those things. But, so I have 4 accounts. I'm like, whatever, cool. I make what I thought I needed to make. And I go to request payout. Out of all 4 of my accounts, one of them says I still need to make $700. The other 3 say they're eligible to request. I go, that's weird, but whatever. I'll request 3 and I'll just make what they're asking me to make on that other account. I don't even care. At least I can get 3. But apparently that was the rule for all of them. So I'm like, why did you let me request 3? What is that? Like, so it'd be one thing if like none of them showed it on the dashboard, but you let me request 3 for a rule that one of the accounts, it said I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just stupid. It's just mad silly. Now, guys, if you're trading the new plans, you don't have to worry about any of this. All right. I'm still trading the legacy plans because I don't blow my accounts every other goddamn day. And I'm being punished for that. So whatever, dude. I got to make $700 more, and then I could request the payout, and I could do it on all 4. So it is what it is. So I'm up 27,000 in payouts for the month of money that actually came through and hit the bank. Apex is cooked.
That's solid, dude. So yeah, that's the update. I can actually share that as well. I didn't just make a tweet on it too, but I did put it in our Discord. If you aren't on our Discord, make sure you also are joined there. But let me get those up. Give me a second there, Zach.
Yeah, go for it.
There we go. So this is my month.
Show us. I'll pull up your screen.
So
I just want to answer this question real quick. Samuel Lewis. Yeah, the new accounts have good rules. I'm trading the old ones. All right, continue though, JB. My bad. You had to pop a zinny real quick.
Yeah, exactly.
Zinny Binny.
So this has been my month so far, just stacking the greens and taking one good day at a time, like not even caring about RR or anything like that, just getting green on the day. So this is including challenges. This is just live accounts. So 22K with FTMO live, bro. That's why my month has been in real payouts.
Amazing.
And challenges, you can't count that because that's not real money. But in real live accounts, I've made 22 grand with FTMO so far.
Amazing, dude. Amazing.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
So when it comes to FTMO, like you're still in sim funded, but do they have I remember
No,
a
they
while
don't-
back they were talking about creating some type of like.
They do have like an in-house prop firm. They actually do have one. It's called Coinline, but that's down the line. You got to go on the scaling program, then the premium program. It's like there's a couple of phases that you got to do to get there, Zach. Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
I've
it
got
takes
one of
some
my
time.
Yeah, so
to
I've
get
got.
there.
I don't really care when I request the money's in my bank account within 12 hours.
No, of course,
you
of
know?
course. I mean, yeah, no, I feel you 100%. Bro, I'd
Yeah,
rather
but-
never go. I
Yeah,
don't
so
think
they don't
I'd
have, they don't
rather
really have
no
like
phone
a
ring me.
live
Just keep me
program. They got the
informed.
scaling plan. So I'm on. I'll reach a scaling plan on one of my. I've got 3 100K accounts of them. I'll reach a scaling plan on one of them. I've actually. Let me show you this on one of those accounts. Just one of them, Zach. Since the 20th of January, just one of them. I don't want to show my credentials or anything like that. Then, as I said,
Sure.
someone will definitely be trading my account.
Yeah.
But let's go like this, just on one of them, and now I've got 3. Remember, so this is obviously I showed you the month, but let me show you like what consistent trading just on one account looks like. Remember, I paid $550 for this account, and I've already on the first payout you get the refund back. Okay, so let me show you just on this one account in the last since the 20th of Jan. Okay, I've made $21,000 on it. That you can see. Profit in the last 4 months is 21,105.31. I've taken 4 payouts on this account. You can see the first payout was $5,000, then 1,400, then 4,000, then 4,000, and now I'm currently up 6,000 on this account. This payout date is due in the next 10 days. So there you go. Just one account, 21 grand in the last 4 months. So I will reach. I just need to wait for the 20th of May, then because you have to have a 4-month. You have to trade the accounts for 4 months at a time, and then I will get the scaling plan. They give you another 90% profit split and 25% increase in capital balance. So yeah, that's been my trading, bro. So far it's going well. And I think we've spoken about here on stream, like just being in flow and in sync with the market, like again, today on NQ, I made money long. I made money on this little pop here, bro. Literally there.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Yesterday I made money on the long. I made money on this little pop from here up to the highs. That's it. I'm not trying to catch the move. I probably could have made money short as well yesterday, but I didn't really care about catching all the move. I just care about making money.
Yeah, man. Fuck yeah. I'm totally with you there. Someone's asking, do I still prefer Tradeify, Jacob? Yeah, I mean, I think as far as prop firms go on the future side, Tradeify they might be my top one. I just love Tradeify. I love the people behind there. I like Brett. They're amazing. I mean, I've done 18,000 in payout requests this month from them in March. Bro, every single time the money's
Are you trading? What are you trading? Instant funded or like the challenges?
Instant funded, 150K Lightning instant funded accounts. I've done like a couple sets of payouts on all 3. So I'll show you. I can pull them up here. And guys, the thing about Tradeify, I don't got to worry about any of that crap. Like if I can request the payout, it'll be paid. You know what I'm saying? That's that's what we want. So here, so this one is the one I just took a payout on. It just got reset. These 2 will be close again if I make another. I need to make another like 1,500, but I'll go here to payouts, payout history. There you go. So here's March, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So 18K. I love Tradeify, man. Never been denied a payout in my life. Just super quick. Bam, bam, bam. 2 hours. 2 hours. The money's in my Rise account every time.
Yeah, that's solid.
Can't beat them. I will say Lucid is coming up as one of my other favorites, though, and I've still never taken a payout with them. I just started getting some accounts with them, but everything I see is really, really solid about that firm, and I really like those flex plans. No consistency rule, no daily loss limit, no profit targets. Pretty solid.
Sure. Yeah, that is. I mean, all we want is good service and fast payouts. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're thinking about trying Tradeify, man, definitely give them a try. After I blow this top 1 account, he said, I'm going to try Tradeify. Dude, don't forward think that you're going to blow your account. But hey, if you do, you could use code ZARB for Tradeify for sure.
James, can you hold the trade through red folder with FTMO? Sam, that's a good question. You can, but you cannot enter the trade 2 minutes before the news or close the trade 2 minutes after the news. So you can't modify anything. You can't close a trade 2 minutes before, 2 minutes after. So if you enter 20 minutes before, you can, and you close the trade 3 minutes or 2 minutes and 10 seconds afterwards, you can. But I personally would not. Like, why would you want to hold a trade through CPR or something like that? So you can do that, but as long as it's not 2 minutes before, 2 minutes afterwards.
All right, James, what are we thinking about this friggin' price action? Just another.
I don't like it, bro. I personally don't like it.
I know. So I had this level marked out, and I said, like, this is a good draw on liquidity for the morning. We ended up hitting that in the first like 30 minutes of the session. Because it's just a clearly defined swing low. The next clearly defined swing low is all the way down here. And I'm just like, are we really going to reach into there? This is another what? Like another 150 points, 700 ticks on NQ from current price. I guess it's Friday. Like, don't count it out, right? Like, it can happen for sure. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going to come of this price action. I'm starting to think we're really just going to sell, sell, sell. I was thinking we'd get a mean reversion move, like we would pop up soon, but now
I was actually watching for that as well, Zach. That mean like a relief bounce, you know.
Yeah, but now the way NQ's looking, it looks like we've just created like a bunch of stacked lows right here that I think can't even consider it until like NQ is going to take out this low. I just don't see why that would stop first. Then maybe you could push it up. But I just can't catch myself short in this low. Personally, I got no interest in it.
Yeah.
I use Lucid a lot. It's great, and they also never deny payouts. Yep. Same with Tradeify. Now, either of those firms, you're never going to get a payout denial. Zarb, I was watching liquidity concepts. Can you explain why you draw your previous day value area high POC and previous day value area low on the 30-minute time frame? Yeah, I could do that. By the way, look, we just took that low, guys. So let's see what happens here. Let's see if we expand or if we kind of begin to maybe push back up a little bit, maybe a little bit lower, then push up. But we did just take out that low. How's ES look?
ES also took.
Yep. So, yeah, man, I don't know. This might. I mean, I've been saying that the only way we're going to get a real reversal on the higher time frame is from one of these types of sell days. Also, look at ES. Look at these equal lows right here, man. I think we might just be pushing for those equal lows. Look at them. Perfect equal lows right here on the daily time frame, and then there's a bunch of imbalance below us. Honestly, it is looking like we're about to head straight for those lows. I'm just watching. Yeah, we're really selling. That might be the move, guys. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I'm taking lows. Yeah.
But okay, how I use liquidity concepts, or why I use the 30-minute time frame with the volume profile. So, a volume profile comes from the theory that market profile uses. So, if you guys are familiar, sometimes people confuse these two things. They think they're the same thing. They're not, but they come from the same school of thought. They just use one different variable. So the market profile measures everything based off of time. And the time that they measure things within is 30-minute intervals. So your point of control on a market profile would be wherever NQ, in this case, let's say NQ, traded around for a 30-minute interval the most. Like, I think that's how I'm explaining it correctly. Whatever price NQ traded the most at in 30-minute intervals would be your time point of control. Now, the volume profile uses the same concept, but instead it's using volume. So your point of control is going to be the exact level that had the most volume transacted, as opposed to what price did the market spend the most time at. See what I'm saying? Now, a lot of times these point of controls will actually be pretty close to each other because naturally, a lot of times if you spend a lot of time at a particular level, then you're actually likely to have a lot of volume built up there as well. But sometimes it's different. So I just see the volume profile as a better tool, like a little more of an advanced tool with the same concepts. But we use the 30-minute time frame, or at least I do, because that's the way I was taught. And, you're still using it under like market profile theory. So we stick to the 30-minute time frame, if that makes sense.
And there will be different by time frames as well, right?
Say again? Yeah, it'll be a little different. So if you look at a volume profile on a 5-minute, sometimes the point of control will be in a different spot. So it is important that you decide what time frame you want to look at it on. Again, other people use other time frames. I'm not saying there's one way, but that's the way I do it, and that's the reason. And it works well. Works very well.
Yeah, you got to do what works for you, 100%.
Yeah. So we just made another low, guys. Yeah, we'll see what happens, bro. I don't know. I really got no interest in this. A little annoyed about the Apex payouts. I don't want to catch myself like over trying to trade and do something dumb on a Friday when it's just tanking.
No, 100%.
Yeah, as far as targets go, that's all I could think is these daily equal lows. I guess it's Friday. Maybe we're going there, guys. That's like on ES, that's another 37 points away. It's not too bad. We're just in free fall, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Zach, I was up
It's been one-way
500.
traffic the last 2 days. I mean, we've erased that whole Trump move, which is pretty crazy.
The whole Trump move?
Well, from Monday, remember?
Oh, yeah. About time, I guess. We had to
Yeah.
break out of that freaking thing at some point. And I guess that was the key. They were like, all right, this is very bearish. I feel the POC on a 30-minute is the right amount of data. 30-minute levels hold more weight than 5-minute. Yeah, you can look at it from that too. Again, I just use it because that's the way market profile is taught. So I stick with it. What are we gonna do? Part of me wants to just like full port my take profit accounts because, bro, like I mean, I've
have you taken any more payouts on those accounts?
I took another payout with them last night as well. So my payouts with them is just shy of 10 grand off 2 50K accounts, bro. My first 2 50K accounts ever. I spent $300 on them and I've withdrawn 10 grand. So I'm like, damn, maybe I should just try to find a trade to full port. And if I blow them, it's fine. I made my money. But hey, if I hit a banger, maybe I can make 5 grand and withdraw another 5 grand. And then it's like the apex denial never even happens.
Sure. True. But it's still obviously a bit upsetting.
Yeah, for sure. No, I'm more kidding. But yeah, dude, Take Profit Trader. I think I need to get more accounts with them. I hate
How many
trading
can you have?
valuations, but I'm gonna keep doing it. You can have 5.
And you got 3.
I have 2. I did this on 2 accounts. So, bro, imagine I had 5 this whole time. I don't even know. 10,000 times another 3. So I guess it'd be 30 grand I would have had. It's crazy. Give us a 30-minute volume profile example. Well, here, I'll show you. This is how you pull the volume profile. You go to the 30-minute time frame. The indicator I use is session volume profile, SVP. Here it is. So here are your profiles right now. I use the previous days. Okay. I don't look at the current day's profile. I only look at the previous day's volume profile. So you can see right here, here's your value area low right here. And look how well, I mean, this was the main resistance of the day. Market opens here. What do? Travel up to the value area low and we just reject all day. So this was your clear resistance, that value area low. If you look here yesterday, this point of control was actually your resistance level all day as well. Right here, it was support. Look at that. Right here, it was resistance. Like the point of control and the value areas are just very, very powerful levels. Look at that. Previous day's point of control. What does the market do? It taps up to it to the tick, rejects. So, I mean, this is what they look like. Each one of these profiles is mapping out an entire days of price action. So right here, this was yesterday's profile. When I use this, I'm accounting for Asia session, London, and New York all together. So all of the volume for all 3 sessions. Again, other people use it differently. Some people only look at New York sessions volume. Me, I use all 3.
Yeah. The extended. I like using extended market hours as well, Zach, personally.
Yeah. I don't see the point in doing RTH. Why do you want to just give up 2/3 of information? It just makes no sense to me personally. Happy Friday, James. Someone's saying.
Yeah, happy Friday. It's good to get some guys in the chat here this late.
Yeah, I know it's Friday. You know what I mean? Friday.
I don't take trades this late, bro. I don't take trades this late personally.
Yeah. Also, I know, dude, a lot of people have struggled today. I'm sure of it. Days like Fridays like this, where it's just one directional, so many people were trying to long this all morning.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm glad I longed it and was scalpy on it.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean. There's people out there trying to long this, and they're looking for a huge reversal, and they're getting destroyed.
Oh yeah, everything
gold
is coming
dumping. Is gold dumping? Ooh, it's moving down for sure. Is there still an inverse correlation between gold and the indexes at the moment?
I'm not too sure, bro. I have seen it, but I can't say I watch gold enough to comment on it personally.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I don't see why we stopped, guys. We're free fall.
Yeah, it's coming lower, right? One-way traffic.
James, someone is asking, this one's definitely for you. How do you use high of day and low of day VWAP? If you can give an example.
Yeah, I must say, honestly, I actually personally don't use half day and low of day VWAP. I only use the New York session open VWAP and the daily VWAP. I don't use half day and low of day personally. Yeah. But I mean, I can show you how the guys would use it. So you could, let's go like this. Let's go to like a 1 minute time frame. You could put like a low of day VWAP on like this. So your initial low of day would be after this, and you could have like that. And you can be like, okay, well, it's breaking through the low of day VWAP, and then it's underneath the New York session VWAP. You can be looking for shorts in continuation, which is what we get obviously on nice trend days like this. This is brilliant. But I personally like to use the New York session VWAP, not the half day and low of day. But I mean, if you are using low of day every single time it comes through it, you can be looking for shorts. Obviously, for the high side, you'll be looking for longs. But personally, for me, I like to use this New York session VWAP. So this is the 1 minute time frame. So I took the longs on the break of that New York session VWAP, and I got that pop. That's the move that I got, and that just shows you don't need to catch all of this. It's nice sometimes, but you just need you could even take like a little bounce play off that New York session VWAP up to the highs there, something like that, or a little bounce off of. It's interesting, even that tweet that just came out, bounce off there, and you take the low. So I personally use New York session VWAP and the daily VWAP, not low of day or half day. My side.
There you go. Yeah. Why is the value area low different? I feel like I probably just explained that, but I'll say it one more time. You probably you're either not using 30-minute time frame or your settings are different than mine. I do have settings that are a little bit different from the stock settings. I also use electronic trading hours, where a lot of people naturally they think they should use regular trading hours. I use ETH, not RTH. So there's a few reasons why my profile might look different from yours, bro. I'll link this video for you. I have a video that goes over my exact
selling off quite heavy. Zach, jeez,
you really are selling, bro. I'm just glad I didn't fucking try it along because I was considering it for a moment. I'd be
Nvidia now rolling over too. Nvidia's rolling over.
I think we're going for this gap, dude. I've been calling for this freaking target for so long, and I think it's actually going to happen. Everyone said I was crazy. But of course, it's going to happen on a day. It's like not a bad thing that I'm not trading because I've had an amazing month. So I'm just chilling. But I kind of had my eye on this whole target for a long time. And now I'm not capitalizing on it. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're coming for these lows, guys. We're coming for these damn lows right here.
Which lows?
So NQ right here. This is a weekly imbalance, a weekly fair value gap right here. Where this yellow box starts. We're going there. I just don't see why we would stop. Same thing with ES. ES has perfect double bottom right here with an imbalance right below it. We're going here, guys. It ain't going to stop until we hit here.
Someone's asking, where do you get the daily VWAP? If you top, you can use the ASFX free VWAPs, but I use the one on TradingView called VWAP Auto Anchored. That's the VWAP that I use for the daily VWAP. Just type in VWAP Auto Anchored and it's free by TradingView.
There you go. How was did you watch any of ASFX TV in the morning, James? How is everyone doing?
I didn't. I was live. I was trading live with Edgeful, so I didn't get to check. But I think Austin and Ev took a short. I mean, they've been trading really well their side as well. Nice. I think Austin's taking like 7K in payouts this month, and Ev around 6 or 7 as well.
Damn! Let's go. Let's go, Ev.
So they're crushing it. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I mean, I like for me as well, Zach, I've just been taking one good trade at a time. I haven't really been too focused on, obviously I've been following them, but I haven't been too focused on, I hate it because it's like, it's always good to get pushed in that. But I think just taking one good trade at a time, and just looking to get greener. That's why I love ARC stuff that he always posts. He's like, I don't care about my RR and stuff like that. I'm just looking to get green on the day,
Yep. Ike is the homie, man. Me and him talk like every day. Him and Trader Made Alex.
Near you, yeah.
He lives he somewhat. I mean, he works in the city, so he's always in the city, but he lives a little bit outside the city. I think he moved to Jersey, if I'm correct.
Okay.
But yeah, me, him, and Trader Made Alex, we have a little WhatsApp group. We talk every day. Um, Trader Made Alex actually just became a host of Prop for Match TV for the PM session.
Okay.
They're extending the stream. It's gonna be like a 12-hour thing.
Jeez. Yeah, because I'm on
Yes.
there London on Wednesdays.
You're on London, yeah, exactly. It's gonna be going the whole way. But
I don't know how Luna does it, dude. Waking up that early.
I know, bro. It's crazy. But you know what it is, dude? There's not a lot of like you're one of the only people who's not in the US who trade like who's in the London area that would stream. Like a lot of people who are in London, they don't stream. It's like, can you think of any London based streamers?
No.
None. Zero. So I think it was hard to find that. You would have been a great fit because it's in your time zone.
Yeah, 100%. I know. I don't know how he does it that early. I guess, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he like so. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he likes it, but I would hate it, dude. It'd be tough.
Yeah, it's anyone on the ASFX TV. How anyone want to go over any trades from the week, or how's your guys' week been?
Yeah, let us know. Let's get a P&L check for the week, not for today, but the week. Who's green?
Yeah,
Who's red?
Yeah, 100%. On the week, I've done on my FTMO live accounts. I've done where is it here? March, 8.5 grand.
Let's go, man.
Yeah.
Dude. I'm trying to think where you can bounce from here. Like where you can look for a pullback, like 50 points up. I don't know. I would like to take a trade, but like now I'm thinking maybe I could trade Apex because I got to make more money on there anyway, but really nothing to do here. I'm going to watch these fair value gaps. I'm trying to see, maybe we could identify a gap on the 5-minute, that the market can move into. There's really, let's see. Okay. Yeah. So look at these. There's a bunch of gaps. Maybe you come into one of these. This one is not official yet. Maybe you come into like this one. That could be a good move.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what we get next week. You know.
Yeah.
I have seen this. If you go back to like January, let's go to NQ on January. Let's go to like the hourly.
I'll pull up your chart.
Let's have some.
Let's take a look. Yeah.
I remember this day. Yeah. It was the end of Jan Feb. Remember, we're having quite a bearish week where we were down, like 300 points. It's not as much as we are now, but we're down off the highs. And then literally that Friday just rallied literally all the way from low to high. We closed on the highs. We're up 186 points. Sorry, on ES. So let's go to NQ. Let's go to NQ. Let's go like this. Let's go reset charts. And let's go to that Friday where we just rally. I mean, we were down from the weekly highs, like literally 2,000 points on the NASDAQ. And then literally that Friday, the Friday 6th of Feb, from the low to high, we closed on our highs 1,000 points, bro. So it could be interesting to see if we get something like that. Where was actually that price? Let's have a look here. That price was almost where we are trading actually right now, bro.
It is, huh?
24. We're trading at 24. No, sorry, we're a bit lower. That was 24,400. Yeah, we're down 1,000 points from there, so it's not at the same price. But I mean, we did rally quite aggressively that Friday. I do remember that. So, I mean, we haven't been. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see where we get next week, Zach. I think we are clearing out these levels that we've been trading in off. So, like this level over here, we were holding at 24K. We've broken through that today.
Yeah. So here's my thing. I think if like we are going to start to, if we're not going to enter a full blown bear market, I think we're going to have to start to get some relief rallies. And this is the time. I feel like I've said this with you. I feel like the time that this happens is when we have these scary sell-offs on a Friday. It's like a perfect example. So again, I think that weekly fair value gap could be an ultimate target. And then I think that could be a spot where we really bounce. Maybe not back up to all-time highs. But I think like a reasonable thing could be looking to get back up 50% of the range of what we've went down. I think NQ's dropped down like 12 or 13%. Maybe I could see
Yeah.
like a 6% bounce over a week or two from that level.
NQ off the highs, all-time highs, we're down 12 and almost 13%. Yeah.
Yeah. So I could see something like that, like a 6% relief bounce at a minimum after all this fear has been put in on a Friday. Like we come into on Monday, maybe we even gap up, like something like that.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, like a gap up, and then we just, as you said, like a relief bounce, we just get that. But it's gonna, I'm just gonna trade what's in front of me. I always put that in my daily report card at the start of every single day. I just trade what's in front of me, bro. I don't really care. Like
For
even on a bias, like a bias, it's always fun to check what could happen. But I made money long today.
I'm with you, man. I totally agree. Totally agree. Yeah, we're live. We're live. Been a shitty week for me. Zach says drop trades 5.5K on the week. Okay.
So, man,
First time I'm green all week. Nice.
So Robert, I trade. Sorry, Zach. I trade all of my accounts that I put on TradeZilla is only prop firms. I don't put my personal accounts on there. The algo is traded on a personal account, so that's all manually trading. The stuff that I'll share on my, it's all prop firms and on TradeZilla that's tracked. Yeah,
very cool, man. Yeah, maybe I'll try out some of that stuff. I don't know. I like what I do. I'm just not interested in the algos, but I have been using.
I just do it before to add another aspect to the portfolio. That's really it.
Yeah. So James, are you gonna now that you're with FTMO, you got your max funded with them, you're taking payouts?
No, I'm not max funded with them. I got 300K with them, 100Ks.
Okay, so you could have another 100K.
Correct. Yeah.
So so I'm guessing your goal is to get one more of those, right? But do you have any plans after that, or is it just right now the goal is just milk FTMO as much as possible? That's it.
Milk it as much as possible. That's a goal right now. I mean, I would like to get another 100K account, but for now, I'm just enjoying trading the live account. So what I'll probably do is get the scaling plan and then maybe go for another 100K to get because then I can actually have 425K with them because I'll get an extra balance and then go from there, bro. So yeah, that's the plan. At the minute, I'm not worried about the extra 100K account at the minute. I'm going to get scaled in the next month and a bit, and then we just continue just taking payouts. Like I'm literally aiming for 4 to 8% profit per payout cycle. That's what I'm aiming for.
Yeah.
So I've taken those payouts this week, and then I've got another payout on Monday. I've got a 6K payout on Monday, and then I've got a 3.5 grand payout Tuesday, and then I've got another $5 grand payout in another 2 weeks that I've already probably locked that account in on. So, I mean, I would like to get max funding. It's obviously cool, but I'll rather get the scaling plan first and then maybe go for another account,
Yeah. Yeah. So you still got time to just work with that. Like you got nothing else.
Yeah. Also, the nice thing with the FTMO accounts is they're all static based drawdown, and you can make 1,000 every single time you get a new account. You can make $1,000 and then lock in another payout.
Yep. Someone's asking, James, what do you think about the FTMO one-step challenge? Because that one, they offer a static though, right? It's static drawdown.
No, that one-step challenge is 10% trailing drawdown, end of day trailing drawdown.
Oh, I thought it was static.
They probably got that from the futures personally, but I've always taken the two-step. I like the static drawdown, but and then that one step's also got the consistency. So let me paint a picture for you. If you get funded and you take a payout on the two-step, you can make $1,000 and be like, hey, I'm fine with that $1,000 payout. I'll wait my 2 weeks. You can take a payout every 2 weeks with FTMO, and you can just go on to the next account. Whereas, that's why I'm rotating the accounts. Like I'm trading them separately. I'm not copy trading. So I'll trade one account, make 4%, so 4 grand, take the payout. Trade the next account, and they got different payout dates. You can take payouts every 2 weeks. Whereas the one step, you need a 50% consistency. So you probably need to trade for a few days or a week or two to get to be eligible for the payout. So
do you have a more aggressive account?
Yeah, I've got one account that I trade more aggressively. The other two is slow and steady and consistent. Yeah,
that makes sense. Look at this, guys. Looks like we might be making a new low.
Yeah, nothing new.
Nothing new. Yeah. Yeah, today has been bloody.
Yeah. So yeah, what broker do you chart with on TradingView trying to match MetaTrader? I actually use the futures pricing, so you can see I've got ES and NQ and YM on. I'll purchase this, the pricing from the CME, and I just trade from there.
Nice.
Hi everyone, new to futures trading. What approach should I follow to passing evaluation? I've traded lots of CFD. I want to trade futures. Yeah, I'm not too. Zach, do you want to give some more feedback on that? You're the futures man.
How to trade
From
futures, like from CFD.
Yeah.
You just got to understand that the challenges are a bit different. So you don't have like a lot of people with two-step challenges. They might spend a month or two working on them because they're paying a higher upfront cost. They're, they got to pass 2 steps. It takes a while. The futures challenges, you can find a lot of options that are cheaper, but you can trade more accounts, right? So people would move over to futures because you can scale up with multiple accounts, stuff like that. Stuff you can't do as much with CFDs. You can still do with some of them, but I would say my best piece of advice is be careful of the leverage. Because when I first moved over to futures, I really didn't understand the difference in leverage that you get via futures versus CFDs. Like lots and minis are very different.
Yeah.
Like a futures 50K account with $2,000 daily loss limit, they're going to give you 5 minis to trade, which is a disgusting amount of size. You'll blow your account in 5 seconds with a $2,000 max loss limit in 5 minis. But I didn't understand this for a while. And I was trading minis on my accounts, thinking that's the only option I had. So you got to make sure to trade micros. It's the smaller contract size. But I would say, listen, if you're profitable with CFDs, you don't need to change much. Just in the beginning, maybe risk small. And the biggest thing, piece of advice I can give with trailing drawdown is you have 2 options. To get through the trailing drawdown, you need to either risk very small so that you're never at risk of blowing that trailing drawdown. So you trade smaller contract size, or you can trade more aggressively. Like you could trade bigger size, but you take profits aggressively. Okay. Those are the 2 ways to get through trailing drawdown. There's no other way. So you pick that, but that's what I would say.
Yeah.
I see some comments, some questions for you here too. Do we trade the same as Evan, Randy, and Austin? I trade very different, but I have a course on ASFX TV, liquidity concepts, if you want to learn how I trade.
James, since you know how I trade, do you think it's worthwhile getting FTMO accounts? And if so, what size? Yeah, I'll get 100K accounts, Nick. I mean, you got the static drawdown, so I 100%, Nick. I mean, as I said, like once you reach the payout stage, it's really easy to get the payouts compared to futures. As I said, like you can literally make $4,000 on the account, take a payout, get a new payout every 2 weeks. Get a new account, make $4,000, get a payout. Make $4,000, get a payout every 2 weeks. Like there's no consistency rules. Anything that you make over the buffer, you take 80% off. So yes, I always like FTMO. So yeah.
There we go. Dropping, guys. I think we're going to go down to that 350 level next. Look, where's that weekly gap? How far are we? We're still a while away. Like, that's the thing. If this was closer, I'd be like, okay, let's try to find it.
Yeah, get your screen up because we are. Yeah, I mean, we're just selling now hard, dude.
Yeah.
It's
like you got this gap down here. Like that's the only logical target, but it's still so far away that I would prefer to see a bounce first into like, here's the thing. We hit this 5-minute gap and it actually offered an amazing short scalp if you wanted to take something like that. Literally tap, lower, made into a new low. But I just cannot short this low, guys. Even with this momentum, it'd be different if this gap was maybe here at like the 330s, because then it's like close enough that I feel like, all right, we're coming for that right now. But because this gap is still pretty much 100 points down, I don't want to catch myself shorting this low and then we get that deep pullback before we get ready to drop to that gap, which can happen. So I'm just going to wait. Maybe if we get a deep pullback into like maybe we create a 15. Yeah, here. We created a 15-minute fair value gap here. I would prefer to wait for this. I think oftentimes we'll draw into these gaps. So maybe we draw into this first and then you find that short continuation.
Yeah.
I'd consider a short here, something like that. And if we just drop, we just drop.
Yeah. Show my screen, Zach.
Yep.
Just to help you. Mr. James Brown, why are you trading at these hours still outside liquidity hours? No, you can always find some trades during this hours. I'm normally done by now, but it's good to recap the day. So if you go to indicators, you type in view app, auto anchor. There is there. It's the top one. Hope that helps. The view app auto anchored. That's your daily view app. Go here, type in view app auto anchored. There it is there. Hope that helps.
Mr. Someone called you James Brown, Mr. James Brown.
It's one of my mates from South Africa.
Okay.
It's my one of my good friends' brother. He was pissed the one night, and I met him for the first time, and he's a piss cat, and he was like, I was introducing myself. He's like, "What's your surname?" James Bruce. And he was like, "Oh, James Brown, James Brown." It doesn't have daily options. Sorry, James. Only session a week. No, it's got it. View app auto anchored. Here we go. So view app auto anchored. That top one there. And what it will have is you go over here, view app auto anchored. It anchors to the start of the day. There's no session view app or anything like that. It's just one view app, and it's from the start of the day. So make sure you're selecting the right one. It's view app auto anchored. View app auto anchored. This one. There we go. There's it there. That top one by TradingView. As you can see, no one coded it. It's TradingView's one. Okay, so I hope. And then to the settings, there's only one view app. Settings, it's only that view app there. Yeah, perfect.
Hey, Bruce, we got Nick J in the chat. He's asking you if it's worth it the way he trades to trade with FTMO.
Yeah, so I answered Nick. You can go check FTMO out there. They actually don't give any codes, but go check that out over there. Go register them through that link. There you go. It might give you a discount for that link, but they don't give codes out. But there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, sure.
There you go.
Yeah, they got static drawdown. That's why I always say I always like it personally.
Man, I want to pull back. I'd like to grab a short or something if I could find one.
Yeah, that's good. Some guys first time green all week. Yeah, that's good, Quincy.
Dude, I would like to I feel like on this next round, I feel like I could start getting considered for a live account with Tradeify.
With Tradeify.
Yeah, because this will be like the second time that I've done a run of if I get another set of payouts, I'll be on payout number 4 sets on the accounts. And I feel like they already let me do that once and they didn't bring me live, and then I ended up blowing them. So I guess that was the right choice on their part, but I'm thinking they're going to most likely try to get me live next time around. So
sure,
I would like to do it. I have I could go back here. I'll go back to my screen. I have a $10,000 buffer in these accounts, right?
Yeah.
So I got room. I can trade relatively safely with a 10 grand buffer. This is now 7,000 because I took the payout on this one last night. So took out the 3K. I made a little bit of money scalping the Asia session last night, but I haven't touched them since. But these 2 accounts, I need to make another $1,100, and I'll be able to take out 6K again. But I'm thinking after that, I wonder if they're going to start getting ready for me to go live. At this point, I would actually welcome it because I've still never gone live with a prop. I would like to just do it once. You know what I mean?
Sure. How does the live program work?
Apparently, their live program is pretty good. I think they give you I'm pretty sure they combine all of your profits into the live account and they actually give it to you. Somebody help me confirm that for me, maybe. If anybody knows how the Tradeify live program works, that's my understanding at least. That you'll get so if I have 30 grand between 10K times 3 accounts, they'll give me a 30K live account or maybe a 20K live account. I don't know, but I think it'll be at least 5 figures, which would be solid. So
yeah,
I'm kind of welcoming it.
Question, yeah. Sorry, there was a question in the chat there. I just wanted to see. Tell me something, brother. Is your foundation based on the BTM? I know it's just a template. Yeah, I mean, Austin used to go off the BTM, so we used to learn. Austin had the BTM model, but now we kind of use VWAP in that. But it used to be very similar to Steve Morrow's Beat the Market Maker. Yeah, it did. Yeah, back in the day, look, there's a template over here. It's got the VWAPs, which are similar to Beat the Market Maker. So yes, it used to be, but now I'm just trading a lot of with the price action and just VWAP trading what's in front of me. Yeah.
Nice. What time is it? 1:51. All right.
Yeah. Dude, I won't lie. I'm keen to go have a beer after stream. Jeez, it's been a long week of concentration. I'm keen to have a beer after stream. It's been a long week of concentration. I mean, it's like 8 p.m. South African time. I've been streaming straight right now for 4 hours, bro. So
Oh, please, bro. I'll be doing 4 hours every goddamn day of my life.
Yeah, I do it every day, 4 hours. And again, especially like, I won't lie, like once you green on the day and you're like, listen, I'm probably not going to trade on my accounts anymore. Kind of have to talk a little bit of bullshit, you know?
You got to yap, dude. You got to fucking yap. Yep.
Yeah.
For sure.
But obviously, if there's any questions, that obviously always helps, dude, personally. Like,
Yeah, throw some questions in there, guys. That's what I love. Like when I'm on PFM, at least I try to get guests the whole time because at least I can.
Yeah, of course. That's why I'm glad I'm joining you on for New York for the Killzone session now, because it's been I know how it is by yourself, bro. It's quite it can be boring, bro, tiring.
Yeah, like if you do like short one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard by yourself, man. So, so you booked that hotel in New York?
Yeah, booked it, bro. All booked.
Nice. James is staying in Midtown with all of the finance bros. you're in the heart of finance.
Don't dox me.
No, Midtown's big, bro. They can't find you. Trust me, you're fine. There's like a million buildings.
I'm staying in the. I'm actually RCT has invited me to go check the NQ pit out.
What? Oh shit! You're definitely gonna grab the bull's balls though, right?
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about? The bull.
Yeah,
ball?
of course. Yeah.
You got to do that.
James, thanks a lot for everything you're doing and answering all the questions. Yeah, 100%. 100%, dude. That's why I do the streams. It all honestly does keep me locked in on my trading and accountable, because I'm always sharing my wins and losses. I mean, if I have a tilt day or whatever it is, I'm on stream here showing you guys. But it also does. I enjoy chatting to other people as well. It's always fun. I traded purely as my only source of income for 2 years, and man, it was tough, bro. Like even when you're winning, it's boring. Like you don't have anyone to talk to, and yeah.
Yep, it's stressful, man. It's good to have like that's. I mean, guys, that's why streaming is great. Like we give ourselves a little extra income. It helps with trading, because trying to make all your money from trading without anything else coming in, it's just scary, because you can go a month with no money, and then listen, the next month you can make up for it 5 times, but that month that you didn't make anything is still going to be stressful, you know. So it's good. Streaming is helpful.
Yeah, dude, we're still under 23,400 right now.
Yeah, now it's just really slowing down, which makes me think you're definitely going to get one more leg lower. And then who knows? Yeah, here you go.
Okay, I actually do use the Manscaper, Nick. Dude, I was getting like a facial at the barber today, and they flipping spilt the hot water on my leg, dude. It's flipping sore right now.
Oh damn!
They gave me like a free haircut because I have to cut so much hair and everything like that, right? So yeah, but what algo to use? What company? How much? It's Edgefill. Go check Edgefill out. There you go. Go check Edgefill out. Yeah. There we go.
Right after this, man, I'm going right to the pediatrician for the baby doc checkup.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How do you maintain the discipline to manage 3 FTMO accounts? Does it come easier when you have withdrawals coming in for the stock? Yeah, 100%. And I trade them differently. So, like differently, I trade them separately. That's the right word. I trade them at the different times. So, like if I have a losing day on one account, I know I still got 2, and I've got max loss rules on them and everything like that. Always get to fund and then make 1-2 withdrawals and then tilt. Yeah, that is for most people, I must say. It can happen. I had one of my longest FTMO accounts for over 2 years, but just making like a consistent like 3-4 grand a month on it. But from my perspective, I think having 3 accounts helps, because you're like, hey, if I lose on this account, I always have another 2, you know, and it keeps with the different payout dates, it keeps the money coming in, like rotating like that.
Yes.
Whereas like back in the past, I used to go for the 200K account, and I'd maybe have a losing day on the 200K, and then you draw down on your funded. You don't have others, you know.
Yeah, man. Risk sinking is one of the best edges you can have using prop firms. All right, and it's a unique edge that you don't have if you're just trading a personal cash account. So those are where we got to find edge where where it exists. That's an edge with prop firms to sink
Yeah.
their risk.
Robert, the link is above for H4. So just hit that link and then check that out.
There you go. Another push down. Let's see if you close below.
Dude, yeah, on a Friday like this, unless I was already in a short, I'm not looking to take trades.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm so done for the day. It's been an amazing week, an amazing month. I'm
getting off here and having a beer, bro.
Dude, I wish I could have a beer right now. I'm going right to the doctor. But after that, maybe
you can have a beer and go to the doctor.
have a beer at the doctor office. Dad of the year.
That's kind of funny. Dad of the year.
Pushing. Yeah, just one of those Friday sell-off days, guys. Like sometimes you're ready for them, you know what I mean? And you can capitalize on it. Look at that. Bam. Just took that level. Sometimes you're not ready for it. Today I wasn't ready for it. I came in today like just not super interested in doing anything personally. I was like, I'm good.
Yeah, just before we leave, make sure to check out ASFX TV. We stream live here every single day, right? So for those watching, so let's go to let's throw the back in here. Zach's got his course up there.
So I'll drop the link in the chat.
Yeah, throw the link in the chat. The code first gets you a free month. You can go watch Austin and the guys live at the Open. Austin, Evan, Randy, and then Zach and I on the Kill Zone. And then you got the courses with Austin. So for someone that asked CFD to futures, this is a great course. Really, really great course. And then Futures 2.0 with Ev, and then Zach as well. And then you can go watch a replay. So if you can't make it live, you can always go watch the replay as well. So I mean, you get the first month free, and then it's like $100 a month. I think there's a ton of value in there, and you can see from the reviews, right? I think the reviews, we can come on here and say how amazing it is and everything like that, but the reviews speak for themselves. It's the same as me saying, I'm making money trading. Come watch me live. I've taken most of my trades live on stream for the last 4 months because I'm streaming every single day at the Open.
Yep.
And then into the afternoon too. So, you can't bullshit trading live. That's a fact. So, yeah.
2026, man, it's all about, can you do it live? I feel like most people, they don't care about someone that's constantly showing hindsight trades,
Yeah, well, I've never met a losing hindsight trader. So
exactly.
It's easy to fake the stuff when you can't. Yeah, come watch us live. You won't be disappointed. I mean, it's as simple as that.
Yes, sir. All right, guys, I guess we'll call it there. Everyone have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Me and James will be back on Monday, 1 p.m. as always. And again, check out the rest of the boys, 9:30 Open on ASFX TV. Use the link in the comments if you want to check it out totally for free. All right, James, I'll talk to you later, bro.
Zach, have a good time with the doctor, bro. Cheers, brother.
Thanks, man. Peace out, chat.
Cheers, guys.